welcome to Godly Good Guidance. Today we are doing a full moon reading and you have 2 piles to select from. Pile 1 is Mahakali, number 16. If you want to choose by the crystal, then this is clear quartz. Number 2 is Mahavidya, number 15, and crystal is white calcite. So pick your pile and I'll see you on your reading. Namaste pile 1. If you have chosen the clear quartz, I don't know, it's not clear, but they told me it's clear quartz, so it's clear quartz. And they called it high quality, whatever that means. And if you have chosen Goddess Mahakali, you have come to your reading for the full moon falling in the month of November 2024. Also, this is a timeless collective, no gender specific reading, so whenever you reach here, there is a chance that you can find some message that is sent your way from the divine. So Mahakali, like we can see, has 10 arms and many weapons that are known as sacred weapons. That's almost like that kind of symbolizes that she works beyond the human limitation. I mean, definitely she's a goddess, she works beyond human limitation, but it's kind of saying it in reassuring manner that she steadies an anxious mind and heart. Her wisdom is so vast that our perspective is limited in front of that. So all we need to do is trust in her and let her take over. During this time, some of you might be feeling that you are denied or blocked of something, but it's actually not that. In fact, Goddess is saying it's actually that you are loved. She selects the perfect divine timing for the right manifestation for you. And many a times, the divine timing is just waiting for a small action from your end. For example, it is just asking you to declutter your mind space, because the knowledge that Mahakali has can only come through when you create a mental space. Just like how when you are done with a yoga session or meditation or even your gym session, and how your mind feels calm and composed, and that's when you have a better understanding to grasp some different knowledge, some new knowledge, to take in some new perspective. It's like you would know when you're ready. All you need to do is have trust in her with purity and at the same time fierceness. During this full moon time, there is a possibility that you might feel like you need more power to work on your basics, to work on your roots. And Mahakali is here saying that you would be provided with that power, with that fierceness. Just welcome her with purity and she would be there to help you. Beautiful. Alright, let's see some messages from the Moonology deck. Cards, please. Alright, the first one is first quarter moon in Aquarius. It says trust the universe. Going along with the message from the Mahakali card, wherein you're asked to trust the goddess. The word trust has come again. Trust the goddess, trust the universe, trust the higher being you believe in, because that's all you need during this time. Download the wisdom that is coming through you. You're being told that trust that the universe is working for you. All you need to do is send out what you need out to the universe and then detach from that wish and wait for the divine time to take place. Meanwhile, keep doing what you are doing. Do not remain stuck in certain ways of thinking, certain ways of doing things, and certain ways of saying things. Be open for the change. And also, if you are the one who's actually becoming a blockage in somebody's life, then that's kind of a warning for you to stop doing that and focus on your own life. Let free will play its role. You do you. And when you do that, life for you would be in a much better place. Moving on to card number 2 of the Moonology deck, we have New Moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Message for some of you here is that some of you rate yourself too low, and that's what you translate in front of others, and that's what is taken as a truth. For example, let's say from a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, you're a singer who can sing at level 7 or even 8, but you think you are somewhere around 6, and when you are out in the public, you even you downgrade yourself and say, oh, I'm just okay, I am just a bathroom singer, I'm somewhere around 4, kind of a thing. What you say is what others believe, and that's how your worth is pulled down by your own words. So first of all, know your worth and then stick to that. I mean, this is the word when people are saying big words about themselves, even when they are not that great. But here you are downgrading yourself, and that's also not the right thing to do. And before doing that, you need to know your reality, that hey, you can sing at number 7 and 8 also. And if you practice more, who knows, even at 10, but at least don't know your worth and then speak from there, because that's required. And if you're at a point where you are unable to dig deep within your own self to know what you are made of, consult your near and dear ones, your people whom you trust in, and ask them, and I'm sure they would come out with a list of things that you are so great at. Start working from there. Do not let anybody degrade you also. Once you know what's your worth, it'll be hard for anybody else to degrade you too, if they have in the past. So when I was talking about making your base, your roots strong, maybe that was one of the messages that was coming through, that you need to make your base strong, know your worth, and be strong and be in your power. And that's very much required in the moment for you. And God is just there to help you through. Universe is there to help you through. All right, moving on to the angel messages. I'm going to take one of the pink cards from this deck. Let's see what angels want to say on this full moon to you. Success. For a lot of you who have been working hard or have been waiting with patience for a while, full moon is the completion of that whole process, and this is going to be the time when you're going to reap the rewards of your success. This is the time to rejoice, to relish your success. For some of you, just the faith and the trust you had in yourself and the divine has led you to this moment during this full moon. It's almost like you rose from the ashes like a phoenix. There was a lot of downfall at a point. You thought nothing is going to work out, but you kept working, you kept the trust, and now during this time, you're being rewarded, and that's amazing. All right, let's ask the animal spirit if they have any message for you. We have the moth spirit. Surrender now. Wow. Didn't I say that the entire red color here is again kind of focusing on the root chakra that I was mentioning earlier, that you need to have your base strong. You need to know your worth, and then just trust and surrender in the higher being, in the universe, because eventually the success is going to come through to you. Since there are different groups of people here, the stages are different. For those of you who've already done this process, success is just around the corner during this. Success is right here during this full moon time. But for those of you who are still in the beginning stages, these are the messages and guidance for you. Surrender now. Tell what you want. Do the work. Put in the work, and then just surrender. You would be taken care of. Do not worry. Do not be in anxiety. Just stand stable on your 2 feet, with your head up, with your arms open to embrace the opportunity that would come to your way soon after you surrender. And sometimes surrender also means that surrendering to change the way you think, change the way you talk, change the way you do things. You're willing to change, and that's also a kind of a surrender. So that's again another guidance for you during this full moon time. Now I'll bring in the boggle box. Please mute or lower your volume. You're asked to take action now. It's time for an action. You're again asked to work on your base, on your roots. Know your worth, know your value. Work on your roots. Love yourself. Do not be very strict and stuck in your old ways. Be ready, be flexible to change. There are people around you who love you. Do not soil these relationships. Do not spoil these relationships, because some of them are really worth keeping. Alright, that's all I have for pile 1. Let's move on to pile 2. Hello pile 2. If you have selected Mahavidya and white calcite, this is the reading for you. Mahavidya is all about unconditional, unlimited, unrestrained love. During this full moon, Mahavidya comes through and tells you that while your mind might be coming out with a lot of problems and a lot of difficulties, the heart knows or has creative resolutions. So connect with your heart during this time and you would definitely be benefited. Some of you might be on a path to some sort of a spiritual awakening, and that's really, really beautiful. Congratulations, guys. It's the hard work you have put in this life or the previous ones, but seems like the divine time is near. And this may not mean like fully blown spiritual awakening, but some sort of a wisdom that might be activating for you, and that's really beautiful. But know that there's loads ahead, so do not stop. Keep up your good work. And as you keep doing this good work and reorient yourself, reorient your inner being, the weaker foundations of your life, the weaker relationships, weaker thought patterns, they would all slowly and steadily demolish. And that's a good thing. So do not be worried about that. All you need to do is rise and greet your destiny. True and great wisdom is here to reveal itself to you, and it's the wisdom of the heart. Try new paths the heart guides you to, because that's where the learning would be from. That's where you would gain new experiences. That's where healing and transformation will take place. Free yourself from unwanted bounds. That's what this wisdom is going to help you with. Get a reality check whether what you're thinking is coming through self-cherishing behavior or self-loving behavior. The difference is that self-cherishing one comes from ego, wherein you just want to work around your limited viewpoints and perspectives, whereas self-love is limitless, has no bound. For example, a little child thinks that the yummy birthday cake he or she had during his or her birthday is the best thing ever to have, because it just tastes so yummy and it makes them feel so good. But when the parent comes to them that, hey, you need to eat your peas and broccolis, you need to eat your vegetables, you need to eat your proteins and carbs, they go like, oh, this is bad. Our parents are our enemies. They get anxiety and a lot of de-stress through it. That's what this is talking about. That maybe you think that what is being given to you is distasteful or it's not as yummy to the tongue, but that is good for you, for your higher good. So embrace it. Now that you know, embrace it happily and with gratitude. As soon as you're ready, as soon as you allow in, invite in, Mahavidya is ready with all her tools to lead you to the right path, to sever all that is not required, to protect you from the negativity and keep you pure, to lead you to the higher wisdom. Beautiful. Alright, let's check in with the Moonology Manifestation deck. What messages we have for you during this full moon time. Pile 2. 2 cards, please. 2 cards, please. The first one is first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Is it Sagittarius or Sagittarius? Believe in your good luck. Wow. Some of you here might be going through this period where they might be like, oh, will this work out or not? Is this even what I should be doing? What if I fail? What if I'm on the wrong path? You're being told that keep doing what you're doing. Take tiny steps towards your goal. Be open to new knowledge and wisdom. Good luck is on your side. And it's because of the work you have put in the past. So now is not the time to be jittery about it. Now is just the time to keep moving ahead. Okay, maybe not take like really big risks in life, but keep taking smaller risks and keep moving forward, and you would meet success. It's also talking about the knowledge that is waiting for you to come through you. Just open your channel, be ready to accept and understand and work on that knowledge that comes to you. All right. Next one is last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Just like I was saying, maybe take smaller steps, not like really big steps. Take smaller risks, smaller steps, because that's when you can actually see things with more accuracy, with more details, and can avoid a lot of errors that can later be a problem. Yes, the party time is on its way, but before that there is some boring work that you need to do, and do not shy away from that. And that's a message for you during this full moon. Let's move on and take some guidance from the angels. One card, please. Be assertive. During this full moon time, you're asked to be assertive. The knowledge that is sent to you here is that you also are important. So keeping your needs before the others is not wrong. If you know what is right and you want to do it, is also not wrong. When you are sure what you're doing, how you're doing, then don't be worried about pleasing everyone around and being agreeable to everything that they are saying. Stand in your power, connect with your heart, and then see the magic. You need not wear any mask to please anybody. All you need to do is connect with your inner self, and that's all it would take to create ripples of rainbow in the hearts of many others. Beautiful. Let's check with the animal spirit guide for what message they have during this full moon for you. One card, please. Take this one. We have the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Number 38. You're being asked to let your imagination go for a marathon. What I mean is dream big, imagine big, and see how that can actually lead to a lot of creative solutions to your what you may call as trivial problems. You're allowed to dream for your desires to come true. Stand your ground and do not be afraid if your idea is unconventional, is not the regular, because when you know that what you're doing is right, all you need to do is work on it slowly and gradually. Take that risk. Know that good luck is on your side. Just keep put. Alright. Now I'll bring in the boggle box. Please mute or reduce the volume. You're asked to play a cop and get into the nitty-gritties in the depths of the issue and come out with a top solution. There's no sin in sipping the fun times, in taking a break, in connecting with your emotions. In fact, that's divine. So allow yourself. Do not worry about how things would happen. Just keep taking your small, tiny steps towards your goal, even if they seem different, out of the world. Because once you do that, you will know that the major chunk of the pie is going to be yours. Thank you very much. I hope you found some guidance. See you next time. Om